Welcome to another You Bijou. Today we are not going to do the dots and the border, and we are going to drop right in with our Micron 01, and we are going to draw the Tangle Gneiss. I'm going to spell it on the back, Gneiss, and I'm going to write You Bijou right out of the gate. So from here, where we start on this tangle, after you get your intention set and prepare your space and take whatever you need for yourself, we begin with an orb-like shape. So I'm just going to draw a simple orb-like shape. I'm not going to worry about exactly how it looks on the page. And then I'm going to pick a spot, not in the middle. I'm going to go up and to the left, I think. You don't have to do it that way, but that's where I'm going to go. And then I'm going to draw lines across my page, intersecting at this dot that I drew. Maybe one more here, and maybe one more here. I'm calling that complete for my lines that I'm drawing. And then from there, we are going to draw, like, I guess I'm going to call them V shapes between the lines that we drew. So we're creating these, we're connecting the ends of these triangles, or these sections, these triangular shapes. On this orb-like shape that we did. Like that. Now, some people do this differently, but I don't like to get lost. So I have to go about this in maybe a different way than some people draw this. I am going to connect this, the point of my V to the center, but then I'm going to color in. You could color it all the way in dark. That's normally what you do, is you color it all the way in. And maybe I will for this one, but I'll just show you how you can kind of keep track. If I don't do this all in one step, sometimes people just do all of those points first, but I find it gets confusing that way. And so for me, the way my brain works and how it's most enjoyable for me without too terribly much thinking is for me to do this in this order, so you can see what works best for you. So I'm going to color that one in. I'm not going to color them all in just for the interest of time, but so I'm going to the right. So I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to block it off, and then I'm going to just do like almost like hash marks just to remind myself like I'm going to the right. So I'm going to go around, filling in, connecting those points, and then filling in to the right so that I don't get lost in the shuffle. To the right. I'm just marking these so that I can go back in and color them all in. I won't be doing that on camera today. I'll let you do that on your own. I'm just showing you, for me, if I don't fill in this right side, I get lost once I connect all those things. For some reason, it's just hard for me to keep track of it all. So this way, I don't end up with wondering what parts I'm coloring and what parts I'm not. So now we've worked our way around the tile, or around the orb, and we've ended up with this nice. Next step would be to fill in these shapes here with aura-ing the outside of the orb. So you can make them as wide or as narrow as you would like. Mine are not consistent today, and that's okay. But you just create this aura'd white spaces of the outline of the orb. These spaces are much smaller because of where we put our dot. So the next step would be to go back in and color all of these. I would probably do that before I did those. But like I said, I'll do a couple more, but I don't plan on coloring all of these in. I'll do this big section. I grabbed an 08 just to make it go faster, but just to show you how this plays out. So every other one of these will be colored in. So take your time, enjoy this tangle. You could put a border around if you wanted to. I actually don't mind it with the hash marks. Like, here's another way you could do it. Instead of coloring them in, you could choose to leave it as is like this, or you could make it almost like a screen door look, like the screen door tangle that exists. And I'm just showing you variations. When I'm tangling as a practice, I actually enjoy coloring things in. But when I'm doing it on camera teaching, I feel like, especially for recorded videos, you can do this at your own pace, turn the video off, and go do your thing. So I'm going to put my chop on here. I actually like this, and my chop I'm just going to tuck under here. Have it connect to the bottom like that. And then we have all of this, just my initials and the date. And that's it. Have a great day. Enjoy Gneiss. Bye.